stomping all that because I'm eating these crinkle cut dill pickle chips, kettle brand. Trying these. I usually get the Lay's kind. They didn't have them, so I got these. I'm feeling frustrated. I started feeling better when I switched my camera. I'm gonna have to get a new camera at this point. They're gonna have to take this one back. But I started feeling better just a little bit once I switched the camera. Anyway, I seen the mailman pulling up, of course, this late. It's like 7 o'clock. I definitely don't feel like they should be at 7:30 pulling up this late. I guess during the summertime it would still be daytime, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna check the mail or whatever, and and I was somebody walking by with their dog. I wasn't finna still let their dog. I mean, of course, your dog's supposed to be on a leash anyway, but I wasn't finna let their dog slow me down. It was right there at the edge of my yard, and I was coming out at the same time because I was going to check the mailbox. I used, of course, that to go as the excuse to go check. But I'm feeling frustrated because I just be feeling, mind you, I'm not a very sensitive person, but I am sensitive to things in the spirit. And like things really bother my spirit. Or of course it tries to get to my soul, but bothers my spirit. I just feel like earlier from that whole incident, that guy tried to force something on me that I said that I refused, I did not want. And I guess it kind of reminds me of my boy's dad, where I've been talking about, you got rape tendencies, a little more than rape tendencies if you ask me. But I don't know. And it was like, you forcing something on me that I refused. And I told you that I had basically permission, which, I mean, I don't need their permission to refuse something that I order anyway. But I have an email, should I say, let me just call it what it is, an email that states that you can refuse delivery or you can send it back. Yeah. So it's so funny because I just got a Finger Hut book in the mail. I'm gonna look through it. I'm not really big on getting stuff from Finger Hut, but of course they offer me some kind of credit or whatever to get certain stuff. Like, I'm literally about done with Jeff Bezos and Amazon and them. Even though it seemed real convenient, they try to get it there quick. This package didn't even come as quick as usually, especially to have Prime. But yeah, I'm feeling irritated with that. I had to switch my cameras around because one of my cameras messed up. I don't even feel like saying nothing to them about this. But I'm about to see if I can contact the seller and, see what's popping. So I just recently ordered this camera because it was on sale. Send it back, whatever. As long as they arrange for me, what is it? A UPS pickup. But like literally, once you get in there, baby, they want you to be locked in for real. And I be feeling like I'm slight addicted because it's so convenient. They deliver it, but they already somebody still owe me regarding my lawnmower that was it's not terrible, but it was smoking. It is fixable, but it's smoking, and I still feel the need to place and shift blame on a male that left me and my kids behind to fend for ourselves. Whether that be my so-called dad, and then definitely their so-called dad. Of course, their so-called dad, said You your daddy's responsibility. Okay. Well, let me tell you this. He needs to come up out them pockets, like in a way that I'm gonna be satisfied. Speaking of that, I got something to say about that, but to be satisfied to where I can own some property, own some land, own a vehicle or two, so my sons and stuff can have some stuff and be comfortable. Don't have to be bothered like by who didn't. And I see a lot of these fathers, so-called fathers, are like that. And he paid child support, so he felt like I don't gotta give nothing. I gave that to your mom. You gave that to her because you laid up with her. That was her body, and then you went off to somebody else. Like, mm-mm. And then if you feel that type of way, take that up with the people who put the system in place to do that. But also take that up with yourself because you out here laying down with people that you basically you want to discard of after, even after they have your children. Then that's like Miss Tanya TKO said earlier. That's a problem. That's an issue within yourself. That's within you because women do not like a lot of times women are not out here seeking to be discarded of after they're with you. Mm-mm. So I'm irritated. I'm gonna go in prayer. I'm gonna literally. I feel like I'm gonna get down on my knees, like I'm in this chair right now. Get down on my knees, and I'm gonna get right here and I'm gonna pray. I laid prostrate the other day. Prayed. I had to do something because I don't want nothing forced on me. I don't want packages and stuff forced on me. And then speaking of, okay, so they send you the email and it had his name, it had the boys' dad, somebody with the boys' dad. It wasn't him, of course, but shoot, you can you almost can't convince me that it wasn't him. But I mean, I know better. I know other people have that name, but anyway, so, and then the email it says, were you satisfied? Did I resolve your concern? And it's like, yeah, I may have gotten my money back, but well, and I guess that's in transition because um it ain't hit my account yet. Well, no, it wasn't. I wasn't satisfied with the resolution. Cause for one, I don't know that true compliance is going to be looked at. I don't know if it's going to be audited, investigated, or whatever. They ain't sending me no report about what's happening with the driver. These drivers need to be held accountable. Um, Number two, they sent me another email saying and trying to confirm, yeah, we are sending your money back. We're processing your refund, and you should see it in this amount of business days or whatever. Okay. And are you satisfied with such and such? And they give you. I always be doing them surveys and stuff now because how else are they gonna get the information? Shoot, people will quickly report on you, and you know if you ain't have a service or a business that's up to par. So on there, it also on that other email it said reason for refund is item not satisfactory. No, item not delivered. Like he took the item back, he put it on his he took it with him, and after that, if he re-delivered it or whatever, he did not. And then it says he handed it to the person, no, no, you didn't. I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied with this company. Um, like I said, I know Jeff Bezos is y'all favorite dude, but I'm seeing some true colors and stuff start, and they really do be seemingly getting away with this stuff because the smaller, so-called quote unquote smaller people on the bottom who making the deliveries and stuff, they don't have to. Now, if he hand delivered their stuff himself or let his family members go drive Amazon truck, but no, man, they somewhere sitting up in a just like I seen the Uber company. It's nice. It's decked out. A pool, a gym, different floors. You get lunch. You get this. You get that. I mean, they live in luxury, luxurious. Meanwhile, we buying this stuff and making them richer. I buy out of necessity. Okay, this is what I need. of course, to keep my peace. I'm not just gonna buy from y'all just to be, uh, to be disappointing myself. Have cameras and stuff end up not working, and just whatever, and just have to go through the inconvenience of sending it back, getting on there, and even talking to y'all. Then you get passed around. You get to run around because you got to talk to 6, 7, 8 different, several different agents. And yeah, granted, they got a better system where it's documented. You can go back and see your messages, but there's still some shady business going on, of course. And I just feel like everywhere I turn and look is some type of confusion somewhere. I felt for a minute. Okay, yeah, I used to laugh at certain people. So certain stuff is funny to me or was funny to me, whether I was ignorant in that laughter or whether, it just was flat out, it was funny. It is what it is. I can remember one time I was cracking up at my grandma because my late grandma, because I don't know where we get late from. I don't even know why I'm saying it, but my deceased grandma, you know, um, I just looked at the clock and it was 11:11. I seen that yesterday on the side of somebody's head. Oh, on Tamar. Dude had an 11:11 on his So then that takes me back to thinking about the movie Us. How alignment or whatever. I ain't even been on no alignment type tip as of lately. As of the past like week or two or the new year or whatever. But I was laughing at my grandma before, and because it was so funny, because she did some stuff that, what I'm saying, it was stealing, it was this, that, and the third. And a lot of times she stole, if it was food, so she can feed her family. So that's always, to me, that's understandable. But that don't make it, do it make it right? I don't know. Between her and God, you know your intentions for trying to steal something or whatever, and it seemed like that person have more than enough, and you don't got nothing, or you barely making it, and you stealing the gift to your offspring. But anyway, I'm not saying that that's right or okay. I'm just saying it is what it is. That's what occurred. That's what I remember. But one time, she said her card got charged for something that she didn't pay for. And I was just cracking up laughing. And she looked at me like, girl, that ain't funny. Like, what are you laughing that hard for? I was cracking up. And I can't stand when somebody laughing at me like that. Like, my daughter's dad would laugh at me, crack up over something. And I just be like, what is so funny? I couldn't understand. So I know how that feeling is. And that's how I feel like somebody's just trying to keep setting up certain stuff and just sitting back laughing. And I just don't see them or whatever. So you just keep setting up stuff. Like, it just seems like this whole shit is like a whole setup. And for me, I feel like I don't need to take on none of that because I didn't participate in setting nobody up. Um, that don't have anything to do with me. So, any type of set up stains or type of residue that's trying to attach to my life, it does not need to. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be gone. I do remember having a dream where there was somebody in the dream that he killed this animal. It was like a lion or something like that was like trying to or getting ready to attack me. And right before it did, he came in, whoever the guy was, and he he attacked the lion. It was a lioness because it didn't have like a mane or whatever. Um, well, I don't know. Females might have that, but anyway, he came in and that's probably annoying that I'm smacking like that and crunching. But right at this moment, that's how I feel like that's part of getting my frustration out. It's not killing nobody. It ain't hurting nobody. It might be hurting, bothering somebody's ears or whatever. But yeah. So anyway, oh, and then that's the other thing. I haven't came on my cycle. I was definitely eating some chocolate. I don't know if it's that, I need to be bleeding or whatever, not to be all graphic and stuff. But this is like an audio journal, so it is what it is. This is what I will be writing in my journal. Mm. So he came and he bit the thing in the neck, and of course blood and stuff got on him, and That's how he killed it. He killed it or whatever, and then he fell over, like slumped over. He didn't seem to be dead. He just seemed to be like tired or exhausted or something like that. And then blood dripped down onto my hands. And so I don't know if it's that, if there's a scent or a trace of blood or something on my hands. And I said something. I was like, "Oh, it smells sweet." So, and that's, I don't know, because that's another thing. We eating all these sweets, all this chocolate, and I told people years ago, "Oh, ain't sweet. Like, it's not sweet," because I feel like y'all shouldn't bother with me. Period. Don't bother with me. I ain't messing with y'all. I ain't looking in y'all. I'm not really looking in y'all direction. I think it might appear that I do. Sometimes I might even be staring over there or looking over there, but honey, I don't even be seeing nothing like that. Like, or I see a bunch of nothing. Not literally, but I can definitely see. But that's how I feel. Like y'all not doing nothing for regarding. Y'all not doing nothing for me to even pay attention to y'all. Y'all just making a lot of commotion. Okay, so yeah, here I go, crunching closer. I know. I got a ginger ale in here. These chips are okay, but I still would choose the Lay's. I just be wanting that dill pickle flavor. But yeah. So blood dripped down on my hands, and then I said it smells sweet. So I don't know. Has that occurred? Has it not, or whatever? But and I don't know who that person symbolizes in the dream, but kind of reminds me almost of my daughter's dad, but it's not him. It didn't look like him, shall I say? But it was almost like maybe like his body shape. But that also reminded me of this guy that I seen at Walmart one time. So I don't know. But again, I'm not gonna be sitting around asking people why are you here and what I'm saying, certain stuff. I do ask God, what's going on. This craziness, but like I said, it feels like everywhere I turn, it's like some kind of confusion or something got to get disturbed or just, it's like somebody else is not going to be balanced out unless they try to cause some type of ripples or something over here. And it's like, no, I'm good on it because I am the type of person that if I feel like I've lost or I rarely feel defeated, but I have. Then I just try to take that and just go on. I don't want to go back and try to fight with you. I do want to trust God that it's going to show back up in your life, honey. I had to start learning how to forgive and exercise forgiveness and not be spiteful. And that was that. And that's what I do. So that's what I'm like, okay, so I can't understand why I'm not being spiteful to nobody. I'm not bothering nobody. Yeah, I ain't gonna front. It's been some times when I feel like I'm waiting on my moment so I can strike and punch you right there in your face. And I'm talking about specific ones, especially when you play with my kids. My daughter, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, yeah, but that's a feeling. And as I said before, I'm not going to let my feelings, as long as I can help it, I'm not going to let my feelings dictate. Because if I would have let them feelings linger and then turn into emotions, and I would have been, it's been over a year now, I would have been, I did some crazy stuff. The time that I responded and it seemingly appeared crazy or whatever was definitely impulse and in the moment, whatever. I immediately, I didn't premeditate, didn't think about nothing, just went out and basically did something stupid. Don't want to mess myself up like that again. Or I didn't even mess myself up, but I was so close to like danger and just, it was stupid, period. And God still watched over me and spared me. And other people wanted me to go to jail and this, that, and the third. But I didn't because God already knew that somebody provoked me. And again, I'm not saying that just because you're provoked, it's right for you to go and take somebody out. And even then, I was in the driver's seat, literally, and I was still being careful. So that's that. But I'm trying to think. I'm feeling irritated. I almost feel like I want to go get in the shower and in the water. Try to fill up my jacuzzi tonight. The water went splattering everywhere. That's what I do need. I need a new hose. Gonna have to just suck it up and get rid of this hose. Um, I'm wondering if I should try fingerhood out. I don't know. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see. Um, what else? What else is it? Mm, I was gonna say something that was important. I keep on forgetting. Anyway, just back to that thing. Like, I don't want nobody to force nothing on me that I don't want, and you know what I'm saying? Or if I refuse it, or I don't consent to it. I do want to learn to be careful to only consent to what I'm supposed to, what's for me, so that way I don't be mistakenly taking something that's not for me, or you know, but, and cause no problems or anybody. I'm just trying not to cause no problems and no riffraff with nobody else. I don't want that in my life at my so-called big age. Like, yeah, it's not real big, but it's big enough. But oh, I know I'm crunching on these chips. But hmm. And yeah, who's to say that that dude won't try to earn? I hope he don't. I really hope that he knows it's best for him. And I just trust that God will protect and keep and cover me and my boys. But who's to say that he don't have the mindset? If he pulled back up like that just to deliver a package, um, and the way he did, and then ignored me, disrespected me, and stuff like that, disregarded what I had to say. For one, that's trespassing. Because once I refuse it, you don't have no rights or no reason to be on my property at all. Um, but yeah, who's to say that he won't do? He can't. Is not capable of doing something worse. Like, you get that, you feel that disturbed that you can't take a package back to the warehouse that you got it from. Mm-mm, nobody. And just like I said, the whole business is a shame because the reason that he stated that I want the refund is it's not satisfactory. No, that wasn't it. It's that you got a lying delivery driver. And so this whole thing about people being held accountable, I hope and pray that God continue to sort through it and it's worked out, figured out, all that, you know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. I think I'm not tired, but I'm about to lay up here because I got my massage pad and stuff still plugged up. And I'm going to lay up here and definitely try to relax using that. But it ain't no buts really, but try to relax using that. But I guess the but is that I don't know if that's exactly what I need to be doing to relax. I don't know what it is. I guess too, it could be the fact that, again, it's the 27th, and you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I felt that grief during the time when it first occurred. Okay. I guess, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I left a void or whatever, but don't try to make me feel nothing. I wasn't even no close in person to that lady. I tried, and it just didn't work. Don't try to bring no disturbances and stuff to my house. I'm telling you, at certain dates, whether it be the 12th to 13th. I think I made it safely through the 12th and the 13th this month, but don't try to stir nothing up at my house. Period. Okay. Cause yeah, what is this? Yeah, don't stir that up at my house, my life, because you know what I'm saying. Somebody died off in your life and it's gone again. Somebody died off in my life and that was, help to me. Could have been very helpful to me and beneficial for a long time in my life. And it seemed like somebody just didn't want that to happen. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I still feel like something ain't sweet. I know, that's part of the reason why I just definitely don't communicate with them over there. And then seems like, of course, they invited the next door neighbors over here to try me and bother me as well. And they want other people to open up certain stuff over their life. But hey, when you take the invitation and say, hey, if somebody just say, oh, yeah, girl, you invited to come and help us harass or beat this beat this, get her or whatever, and she ain't did nothing to me. And I'm supposed to be going along, but you supposed to be my dog. You supposed to be if I'm your friend or whatever, I'm not gonna condone that you even do that. But I at the same in the same breath or whatever, I understand that you might want somebody to come along as either a witness or whatever when somebody like really really did something dirty to you. It's understandable, but I'm not that one. Or that too. So nah. And I guess my so-called who was supposed to be my best friend, her dude wanted me to come to a club one time and I guess confront somebody that he must have been dealing with. Nah, baby, this miss right here is gonna stay right here with her kids. Where I'm supposed to be. If I'm confronting and standing up for anything and anybody, it's gonna be regarding them or my household, my life. Anyway, I wanna know they gonna pre-approve me for this catalog is for February 2022, but when are they gonna pre-approve me for the okay, so I'm not getting no air fryer. I do need me like a grill or whatever. I don't know, air fryer. I like a toaster oven or like a little convection oven. Oh, they got them plus flyers. That stuff expensive. But if they want to give me a $600 credit and let me get a few things, I'll take it. But I'm feeling like I need to get rid of some stuff up in here. Um, that I thought was given to me, from the heart with no attachments, no conditions and stuff like that. But I didn't know. Now I know better. And like I said, I'm not trying to give out to nothing to nobody. Like my daughter, I bought her a art kit, and she ended up getting it at the location that she's at. But I ended up having to go back and get it, and I wanted it back. But I ended up going back to get it from her because for one, she wasn't using it for her arts and stuff, doing what she was supposed to do with it, and for two, yeah, let me get that. I did it from the heart, and I wanted her to have it, and I wanted her to succeed in her stuff because she's a really good artist. She draws well, very neat and stuff like that. But okay, so they got vacuum cleaners. They have oh man, they have these little stands in here, but it's not as nice as I don't know. It's just I don't know. I might get me one. See, once you get to looking for stuff, you start seeing. Just the exact rug similar to what my so-called mom had in her house. I'm still making one me a rug, but I don't know. I'm not really trying to be up in this finger hut catalog. Make me feel like a for sure older person. But yeah, yep. So funny that furniture type stuff will come over here. Like, Lord, is it time for me to furnish here or whatever? Like, I'm not trying to do that. I really don't want to invest in that and then either have to pick up and move or something like that, or just it gets damaged or destroyed, or So I don't know. So now they got to where they got triple bunk beds. Ain't no way. Oh, and then they got a food. Now I do like that, a futon as the bottom bunk, and then you know, the top bunk. I don't know. I'm not doing all that though. I'm gonna get either a full size bed or a queen size or whatever. Anyway, I'm about to get off here. I just felt frustrated. I'm still feeling frustrated. I ain't even look to the point. I ain't even turned. I got up here to get on the massage pad, but ain't even turned it on. I ain't want it to be loud either, so. But there it goes. So I'm gonna just get off so this noise won't like overshadow my video.